What's going on, lads? It's your boy Cameron here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. So, today we are doing a Washington Wizards rebuild. I'm not sure if it's going to be a realistic or a fantasy rebuild. I'm going to say realistic. I'm going to try and do a realistic Washington Wizards rebuild here. So, what I have planned. Bradley Beal, staying on the team. He signed a contract extension. We're going to keep him there. John Wall, we're going to keep on the team. We're going to look to see what comes up, but we're probably going to keep him on the team. Because he does have a big contract, and you never know what's going to happen with him. Hachimura, keep on the team. And those are the only three guys that we're probably going to keep on the team. Everyone else we're probably going to be trading away or moving. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I just realized Davis Bertans only has an A- 3-point shot. That's disrespectful. He should at least have an A because that boy can shoot. That boy can shoot. So yeah, that's just my plans for this rebuild at the moment. Everyone else on this team, don't have plans for. Could probably be used in trade packages. So, well, I've simulated it to the playoffs, but we are not in here. We finished with 28 and 54 record. And then we're going to go across to, let's just see where we actually finished first, if I can find it, eh? So, in the Eastern Conference, oh my god, we actually finished good. I mean, 28 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have the 7th best odds for the first pick, but I don't expect us to get there because we don't have very good luck on this channel. If you guys have been paying attention, we don't have a lot of luck. So I'm just going to simulate the playoffs because we're not in it, and let's see what goes on here. So like I was saying before, probably going to be keeping Bradley Beal, John Wall, and Rui Hachimura. Those are the three guys that we are not going to be trading away in this rebuild. We probably will be trading away everyone else, and we've got to be drafting with our pick probably a small forward or a center. If we could pick up a center, that would be good because then we could trade Thomas Bryant and Mo Wagner away. Mo Wagner would probably keep, but Thomas Bryant's on a pretty big deal, and I'd rather not pay him a lot of money. So probably keep Mo Wagner over Thomas Bryant, but we'll see who we get in the draft. So the Clippers are the champs, and Kawhi Leonard wins Finals MVP. Draft lottery time here, and like I said, we have the 7th best odds. We have an 8.5% chance, and we stay at 7. So that is okay for us, I guess. That's all right. We got 7th pick, which isn't the greatest. I'm alright with Scott Brooks as being our head coach. We do need to pick up a trainer, and we do need to pick up a assistant GM. So we pick up the normal guys like usual, and we get both of them. Lovely. So we simulate down into the NBA draft, and who's here making a lot of money? I'd prefer not to pay Thomas Bryant that much money, but I'm just gonna go into the draft and see what goes on. If I can actually real quick, if I can use these two, could we trade up to like 6? If we could trade up just like one spot, that would be cool. Wait, who is that? Who is that? Jonathan Isaac. Okay, that's who that was. Derrick Rose, 8th pick plus Patty Mills. I'd rather not give up Admiral Schofield for it too. 9th pick plus Jake Layman. Looks like we're staying at 7, boys. We're staying at 7, and we're going to sim to use a pick. So like I was saying, small forward or a center is what we probably should go after here. A shooting guard in Anthony Edwards. I did not expect Anthony Edwards to still be here. I'm not going to lie. And do we have any center who's still here? So James Wiseman and Isaiah Stewart left. They got drafted, did they? Let's have a quick squiz. So LaMelo, RJ, Wiseman. Yep. Okay. So all those guys got picked. Sick. So it looks like we're probably going to go after a shooting guard and then play Bradley Beal at the 3. That's just what I'm thinking because Bradley can play the 3. Not very good defensively at the 3, but he can play the 3. So if we picked up Anthony Edwards, then we would have John Wall, Anthony Edwards, Bradley Beal, Rui Hachimura, and then we need to find a center. So if we, sure. I'll just pick up Anthony Edwards. Hopefully he can turn out to be a good player for us. And then let's see what we get with our 2nd round pick. I don't expect anyone. If we could pick up like a big man, that would be nice. Are we able to pick up a big man, like a center? Steven? Sure, mate. Hopefully we can progress you nicely like Mo Wagner. That would be cool. So you guys know who went the top 5 because I just literally showed you guys. Anthony Edwards and Steven. I'm not even going to pronounce his name. Jerome Robinson I will bring back because he is a young player. Qualifying, we have no one. And let's go down to free agency. So what are we thinking? Because we do have big contracts, but I think we could probably free up some cap for like a Gallinari, who could be, oh no, probably not a Gallinari, maybe like a Hassan Whiteside. Let's just see who's here center-wise. So Hassan Whiteside, he wants 30 mil. I don't necessarily want to spend that much money on him. How much money do we have to free up? 30 mil. How much money do I have to free up for Hassan? 25 mil. So, yeah, we can't really do anything like that. But we could go after, like, a Montrezl Harrell. We need to free up 17 mil. Montrezl Harrell. Unless we try and... Or Tristan Thompson. That's not bad. But unless we try and be bad for this year... And then just free up cap for next year. That's what I'm thinking, because this free agency class isn't the greatest. I'm being honest. It's not that great, not the greatest. So Ish Smith's contract's got to go. Like, that contract has got to go. Same with Thomas Bryant, because that's 8 mil that I'd prefer to spend on someone else. Hachimura's on a good contract. Jerome Robinson's on a good contract. Troy Brown Jr.'s on a good contract too. Anthony Edwards, good contract. Mo Wagner, good contract. Isaac Bonga, good contract. So we have a lot of young guys on rookie deals, but like we just 41 million for John Wall. That's a lot of money. And then they didn't pay Bradley Beal that much money either, did they? I reckon Bradley Beal, if he was to say I want the extension, I reckon he should have been like, you know, he should have asked for 41 million, because I have a feeling right now Bradley Beal is better than John Wall, but it is what it is, and I'm playing with the cards that have been dealt. So we've got point guards now. We've got shooting guards. I'm actually going to move Bradley Beal to the small forward. He stays at an 89, which is good. And then I'm going to make him back up shooting guard, so he does still get shooting guard minutes. So yeah, this is just a little handy trick, by the way, guys. If you guys don't know, with that in my league, just do that. Just go into vitals, and he can be a small forward shooting guard. So he still can play the 2, but he's just playing the 3, which he's 6'3". He's a lot smaller than I thought. He's actually smaller than bloody John Wall. I didn't know that. Anthony Edwards is 6'5". Can Anthony Edwards play the 3? Oh, he can. Okay, no. I know what I'm doing then. I'm going to keep Bradley Beal at the 2 and play Anthony Edwards at the 3. That's what I'm going to do. So we need a backup power forward, and Jay Crowder should be lovely for that. I think I did just offer him a 2-year deal, didn't I? That should be alright. I tried to get Davis Bertans back, but he wasn't interested in negotiating with us. So can we? Yeah, see, he's not interested in negotiating with us, which is kind of upsetting, but it's okay. So we're rocking kind of like the same rotation as last year, but we don't have Davis Bertans, because I made the decision that we're probably going to not be contending as much this year. For next year, because next year we free up a lot more cap and we could probably sign a good center. So that's just what I'm thinking at the moment. And so yeah, I'll see you guys down at training camps. Training camps here, lads. We're going to go to untapped potential, and we're probably going to give it to some of those young guys so that so they can progress. Actually, we'll give it to Rui Hachimura, because we'd like to see him become good in our starting rotation. I also want to give it to Troy Brown Jr., because he could be a good backup small forward. He's going to be a good backup small forward, I reckon, for this rebuild. And I'll also give it to Isaac Bonga. Jerome Robinson. What position does Jerome play? He plays 2-3. We got a lot of those. So I'll give it to this bloke who we drafted in the second round and of this year's draft. So yeah, I've sorted out a rotation and stuff. Even though we're probably not going to be contending this year, hopefully we can get a good pick. That's what I'm hoping, and then we could go after a center in free agency. But I'll sort out a rotation now, and I'll see you guys with it before I start this sim of the season. Okay, so for this second season, technically first season, we are going with John Wall, Bradley Beal, Anthony Edwards, Hachimura, and Thomas Bryant starting 5. We then have Troy Brown Jr., Mo Wagner, Jay Crowder, Ish Smith coming off of our bench. I did think about playing Isaac Bonga, but because we're playing Troy Brown Jr. at that backup small forward position, we don't need Isaac Bonga. Bradley Beal, John Wall, and Anthony Edwards are the top 3 scoring options. We got a 3.5-star system with perimeter centric. Let's go across to the power rankings. NBA.com have the Wizards at 15. 2K Sports have the Wizards at 21, and Eric have the Wizards, I'm guessing, at about 15. So let's see what goes on. I'll simulate this season. I'll see you guys hopefully with a kind of poor record, so we have a decent draft pick. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Okay, so after this season, we go 30 and 52. Giannis is the MVP. LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year. Schroeder, 6-man. Kawhi, Defensive. Porzingis, Most Improved. And Mike Budenhauser, Coach of the Year. So do we get any Wizards on these teams? We do not. Do we get any defensive Wizards? We don't, and I'm guessing we don't have any. Oh no, we do get Anthony Edwards, All-Rookie First Team. Alright, it took me a while to see, but we did actually get him All-Rookie First Team, which is really, really good. And we do not make playoffs for this season, which is kind of what we wanted. And hopefully we should have a bad record. Okay, yes, we're second worst in the East, so 1, 2, 3. Why did Houston have such a bad record? They got Iguodala as well. That's really good. Jeez. And they have a record like that. I don't even know what went on there. How did they get that record? Gee whiz, lad. Gee freaking whiz. Okay. So let's just go back here. Let's see. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have about 6 best odds for the first pick. That should be all good there. Let's check out these not leaguers, player stats here for the team. 21.8, 3 and 4 for Beal. 19, 3 and 7 for Wall. 16, 4 and 4 for Edwards. 13, 6 and 1 for Hachimura. 10, 6 and 0 for Wagner. 9, 5 and 1 for Troy Brown Jr. 8, 9 and 0 for Thomas Bryant. 7, 3 and 1 for Crowder. And there's all that stuff there. Team stats, points per game. Offensively, the Wizards, we were the 4th worst offensive team. Our defense was 10th worst, and our differential was about 5th worst. So that's okay. I was hoping that we got I've had a bad season, but I'll see you guys with champs. So the Philadelphia 76ers are the NBA champs, and Ben Simmons wins finals MVP. So that's kind of cool. Sixers actually swept the Warriors there. So that's kind of cool there. So let's go down to the NBA draft lottery. Let's see what goes on here. Let's hope we can get a bit lucky. We have the 5th best odds, which again, doesn't matter if we're 7 or 5th. And we go down to 6. So that's a bit upsetting, but we got the 6th pick. Hopefully we can pick up someone decent there. Staff signing, I'm going to just sign a new trainer like usual, and we should be okay there. Let's go down to the draft. So we have the 6th pick. Let's see who's projected 6 here. Let's just see who's projected 6. So Jeremiah Robinson Earl is projected to be the 6th pick. If we could pick up like an Evan Mobley, that would be really, really good. And Evan Mobley would be really good, I reckon. But I think he's probably going to go top 3. If not, then we'll probably go after like a power forward center, like an Isaiah Jackson or something like that, or even a Jeremiah. Even though he's more of a small forward because he's 6'8". But yeah, let's see what happens here in the draft then. If we could actually pick up that center, that would be amazing. But if not, then we're going to be in a bit of struggle. But Evan Mobley is still here, so we take up Evan Mobley from USC. So that should be really good to happen here. So Cade Cunningham went 1, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Green, Jalen Johnson, Brian Antonio, and Isaiah Jackson were the top 5 picks. We do pick up Evan Mobley, which is good, which gives us a center, which means we could trade away, what's his face. But we're going to bring back everyone back on their rookie deal. Qualifying offers, Isaac Bonga. Sorry, mate. We don't need you on the team anymore, Isaac. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, man. Who's making a lot of money? Jay Crowder, we could probably move, and Thomas Bryant. So, Jay and Thomas Bryant, if we could move these two for, I don't know, someone making a lot less money. That's Zubac is making about the same as everyone. Freddie VanVleet is making a lot of money. Ooh, Miles Bridges plus a first. Paul Millsap plus a first. I'm thinking, ooh, Nico Mannon. That means we could get rid of Ish Smith. I like that. I'm going to pick up Nico. Nico should be nice for us. Nico should give us a good backup point guard. Because now we've got point guards. We could probably pick up another shooting guard, I guess. Unless we play Troy Brown Jr. at the shooting guard or Schofield. Like, we could probably play Troy Brown Jr. at this shooting guard and then trade Jerome Robinson. So if we traded Jerome Robinson and who else don't we want to use is making money? Nico Mannon we're going to use. And like, so let's just see what we could get for Jerome Robinson plus this first in 2025, because we're not going to go that far. We're probably going to do another season after this. Bryn Forbes, if we could pick up, like, I don't know, 2 firsts from the Pistons. Yeah, alright, I'll take that. I'll take 2 firsts from the Pistons. Can we afford, like, a Gobert type player? If not, that's okay. We need to free up 26 mil, which is not going to happen. So centers, let's see. Mason Plumlee we can afford. I don't necessarily want Mason Plumlee. You know what? I'm alright with our rotation for now, you know. I'm okay with it. If we could pick up another shooting guard, that would be very, very handy. If we could do that. If we could pick up another shooting guard, let's just see who's here. And then that would be handy. Shooting guard, JJ Redick. He's probably a bit old. Jordan McRae, Damian Dotson. If we pick up Andre Roberson, then we should be okay. I'm actually just going to match Isaac Bonga because he could be a handy player to have on our team. So if we sign Andre Roberson and then pair him with like a Admiral Schofield or even like an Isaac Bonga, could we possibly get a good backup shooting guard? If we could do that, that would honestly be amazing. So Roberson plus Bonga and Schofield, because we're not going to be using those 2 guys in the rotation. Could we get a backup shooting guard in Terrence Ross? who's making quite a lot of money. That's not bad, though. Jeremy Lamb, and a first. I like Jeremy Lamb to come off of the bench. That's nice. I do like that a lot. So I like this team. I'm actually really liking this team. It's deep. It should play well. Only lacking is the center, but hopefully Evan Mobley can progress over these next couple of this season, and hopefully we can contend for this last season. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to see you guys down at training camps. Training camps here. We're going to go down to untapped potential, and we're probably going to be giving it to... I'll give it to Nico Mannion. I'll also give it to Rui Hachimura. Yeah, I'll give it to Rui Hachimura and also probably Troy Brown Jr. or Enoch. I'll give it to... Mobley's already an A. I'll give it to him anyway. I'll give it to Evan Mobley instead of Enoch guy, because Mobley I would like to start next year. So, yeah, let's advance to next season, and I'm going to sort out rotation and stuff. I'll see you guys with the rotation before we sim the season. Alright, so for this second season, we're going John Wall, Bradley Beal, Anthony Edwards, Hachimura, and Mobley starting 5. They actually wanted to start Evan Mobley over Mo Wagner, and I was kind of okay with it. So I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. Troy Brown Jr., Mo Wagner, Nico Mannion, Jeremy Lamb, and Stephen Enoch coming off of the bench. We have Bradley Beal, John Wall, and Anthony Edwards as our 3 scoring options. We've got 4 stars with the perimeter-centric system. Let's check the power rankings. NBA.com have the Wizards at 14. 2K Sports have the Wizards at... 20, and Eric have the Wizards at 14. So we actually went up 1 position since last year. I'll simulate this season. Hopefully we do well. I'll see you guys with our record. Okay, so for this season, we go 44 and 38. Steph Curry was the MVP. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. Yusuf Nurkic, 6-man. Anthony Davis, Defensive. Theo Maledon, Most Improved. And Brett Brown, Coach of the Year. Do we get any Washington Wizards on any of these teams? We do not. Do we get any defensive Wizards? We don't. Do we get any rookie Wizards? We do get Evan Mobley, all rookie first team, which is very, very, very nice. So we actually make playoffs this year. We got the 6th seed, which is very, very handy. Let's see where our everyone did in the stat line, shall we? Bradley Beal, 22 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. 16, 4, and 4 for Anthony Edwards. 16, 3, and 7 for John Wall. 12, 6, and 0 for Mo Wagner. 12, 5, and 1 for Rui Hachimura. 9, 4, and 1 for Troy Brown Jr. 8, 3, and 3 for Nico Mannion. 7, 2, and 1 for Jeremy Lamb. Evan Mobley, 6, 7, and 3. So not as much as I thought, but it's still decent. He still managed to make all rookie first team, so that's pretty cool. And Stephen Enoch there, getting his 5 points a night. Team stats, let's see what goes on here. Points per game. So offense. Our offense was 15th, so middle of the NBA, but our defense was the 10th best defense in the league, and our differential was 1, which got us 14th in the league. Let's sort out a rotation for the playoffs, because 9-man rotations for the playoffs is how we do. We're just going to bring the minutes down here for our bench guys, and we play our starters a lot more minutes. That's basic gist of rotations for the playoffs. Yeah, let's simulate around here against the Nets. I don't expect us to even get, or we get a win. I don't expect us to get past the Brooklyn Nets though, because it is the Brooklyn Nets, and they're the 3 seed, we're the 6 seed, so I don't expect us to beat them. We're probably going to blow a 3-1 lead here, I reckon. And yeah, okay, we managed to win in 6 games, where we take on the 2-seeded Boston Celtics. Okay, so we have Kemba, Brown, Hayward, Tatum, Williams, Smart. So McConnell, that's actually a decent pickup. So basically, the current Celtics team, I don't expect us to beat these guys. We magically beat the Nets, so I don't expect us how we're going to beat the Celtics. They're up 3-2 and Game 7, and we lose in 7 games, which is kind of good. Losing in 7 games is kind of okay, so at least we took the series, and then they go ahead and get swept by the Sixers. Alright. Sixers are defending champions. Can they go back-to-back? They're taking on the Grizzlies, and they swept the Grizzlies, and Ben Simmons gets back-to-back finals MVP. Draft lottery here. I don't think we have a projected first-round pick here. Any Wizards? We have the 19th pick. We also have the 25th via Detroit, so that should be alright. That should be pretty good. Staff signing. We need a new head coach. Nick Nurse is here. Let's just go after Nick Nurse because he's a good head coach. And assistant coach, let's just pick up Ryan Williams. So this is going to be the final season of this rebuild, guys. I'm sorry if it's a bit of a long video, but this is going to be the final season. So this year, because we have like a 19, we only have Evan Mobley on our roster right now. Yo, we only have Evan Mobley. Let's just see what these 2 picks can get us. If we can move up, that'll be nice. But I'm okay if we don't. If we can move to like 15, That would be really good. So I managed to give up 3 firsts for the 9th pick from the Spurs. So that's pretty cool. So we managed to get the 9th pick. And now let's go into the draft. We have the 9th pick. Let's see what we can get with that pick. If we can't get anyone, then trading it seems to be the best option. But if we could get a good bench player, that would be really, really handy. Let's see who's the best player available. It's Patrick Baldwin, who plays a small forward, power forward, which could come in really handy. So we will pick up Patrick Baldwin here from Florida State. I don't necessarily want to use any of our other picks. So I am not even going to try and pronounce that name. That's, yeah, he went for 1. Zaya Wade went 2. 3. Warren Alexander 4. And Gabe Sims number 5. Rookie signings, we are going to take up Patrick Baldwin. We are going to accept as many people as we can. John Wall has accepted his player option. We're just going to have to re-sign Bradley Beal in free agency, which is going to be pain in the bum. Same with Troy Brown Jr., Stephen Enoch, Mo Wagner, Paul Watson. I don't really care too much. So, and same with Ryan Artichanzo. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Moratorium here, and I'm guessing we just need to pick up Bradley Beal again. We have... Nah, we do have a bit of cap. I mean, if we could go after Luka, I would. Trae Young, he's restricted. Kyrie Irving's unrestricted. I mean, I'm just going to offer Kyrie Irving a deal. Why not? Because it's Kyrie Irving. And then we're also going to offer... We could offer Jimmy Butler or Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal has no offers. Kyrie Irving has 1 offer and it's from us. So I'm guessing we're going to get Kyrie. Or we could go after Jimmy Butler. But I would like to get Bradley Beal back. But if we could get Jimmy Butler, that would be really good. So if we could go like this and pick up like Jimmy Butler or Kyrie Irving, because Bradley Beal doesn't have any any offers, so it should be okay. So we do actually pick up Kyrie Irving. So we have to renounce rights on Bradley Beal though. Yeah, I didn't expect us to be actually be able to do that. So yeah, looks like we're going to be keeping ourselves Bradley Beal. And yeah, we should be okay if we do that. So sorry, Kyrie and Jimmy. I would very much appreciate it if we could get those guys, but it's okay that we didn't get them because I prefer to just bring back Bradley Beal, Mo Wagner, and Troy Brown Jr. Bradley Beal more so because, geez, we're going to offer him Supermax deal. I'm not even going to trade him, so I'll give him no trade clause as well. I expect him to come back to Washington. Yeah, cool. I'm also going to offer Jeremy Lamb a deal because we got bird rights on him, and we don't. He's not a restricted free agent, so we can't match it. Same with Bradley Beal, Jeremy Lamb. We got to do that. Mo Wagner and Troy Brown Jr. And Stephen Enoch. Those guys' rights we're not giving up on. However, we are going to hopefully be able to re-sign the other guys there as well. So bird rights, we're going to go Mo Wagner, who wants a lot of money and is kind of upsetting, and Troy Brown Jr., who also wants quite a lot of money. So that's kind of a bit hard too. But we get all 4 of those guys back. Kyrie Irving is still here. We have to free up $78 million to be able to afford it because we're a bit in the cap now. So I'm thinking Troy Brown Jr. we could probably move. Jeremy Lamb's only on a $9 million deal. That's actually really good. We picked him up for a steal amount of money, but Troy Brown Jr. got so much money. I don't even know why we offered him that much money. That's a lot of money. Derek Favors and Andre Roberson. Like, we could go like that and then trade him away and try and get... No, we need to free up $70 million to go after them. So, no, we're not doing that. So, we got 2 point guards, 2 shooting guards, 2 small forwards. We need another power forward. And we've got ourselves 2 centers. So, we need another power forward. Patrick Baldwin can play the power forward, can he not? He's a small forward, power forward, so we should be okay there. I'm going to... let's just see who's in free agency here, who we could actually afford. We can afford Fred VanVleet. Nah, we probably shouldn't do that. And Nico Melli, that's not bad. Nicolo Melli, that's not bad to bring off of our bench, but we don't need him. Daniel Tice, yeah, we don't need anyone. So I'll see you guys down at training camps. Last set of training camps for this video. Untapped potential is going to Rui Hachimura one more time. We are also going to give it to Troy Brown Jr. because we did pay him quite a lot of money. And I'm also going to go with ourselves a Mo Wagner, sure. We give it to Mo Wagner. Let's see what goes on here. I'll sort out the rotation for this final season, and I'll see you guys just before we simulate the season. Okay, so our rotation for this final season is John Wall, Bradley Beal, Anthony Edwards, Hachimura, and Mo Wagner starting 5. We then have Nico Mannion, Troy Brown Jr., Evan Mobley, Jeremy Lamb, and Stephen Enoch getting minutes off of our bench. I forgot to show you guys the scoring options. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, yeah, Bradley Beal, Anthony Edwards, and John Wall. Those are scoring options. We then have 4 stars with a 7-second system. Then let's go across to the power rankings. NBA.com have the Washington Wizards at 8. 2K Sport have the Wizards at 18, and Eric have the Wizards at 8. So hopefully we can continue being in the playoffs. I'll see you guys after this season. Okay, so for this final season, we go 43 and 39. LaMelo Ball, MVP. Zaire Wade, Rookie of the Year. Nurkic, 6th man. Rudy Gobert, defensive on the Pelicans. Jay Scrubb, Most Improved. And Rick Carlisle, Coach of the Year. Do we get any Washington Wizards on any of these teams? We do not. Do we get Defensive Wizards? We don't. Do we get Rookie Wizards? I don't expect to get Rookie Wizards this year. We were again the 6th seed, where we're taking on the 3-seeded Detroit Pistons. Let's see how everyone did. Let's see how what numbers everyone put up. 23 and 4 for Bradley Beal, 19, 5 and 4 for Edwards, 16, 2 and 8 for John Wall, 12, 5 and 1 for Hachimura, 12, 4 and 4 for Nico Mannon, 12, 4 and 2 for Troy Brown Jr., 11, 8 and 0 for Mo Wagner, 6, 1 and 1 for Jeremy Lamb, 5, 4 and 2 for Evan Mobley, and 5, 2 and 0 for Steven Enoch. Team stats, points per game. We were 6th in offensive. Defensively, we were 14th, and differential, we were 9th, so that's kind of cool there. Sort out a rotation for these playoffs. We're going to rock a 9-man rotation like normal, and we're going to give less minutes to Jeremy Lamb and Evan Mobley and Troy Brown Jr. and Nico Mannon, and we're going to give these starting boys a few more minutes, hey? We're going to go something a bit like that. Hopefully that kind of works out for us. That should be fun to do. Hopefully that works out for us, hey? Simulate round here against the Detroit Pistons. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose to them, because do not have home court. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do lose. But they tie the series, which isn't nice. They're going to go up 3-2, aren't they? We're going to lose in the first round. Yep, we lose in the first round. That's kind of upsetting. Let's just see who was on this Detroit team. They had LaMelo Ball, Zach LaVine, Derek Favors, Eric Paschal, Justice Winslow, TJ Leaf, Sekou Doumbouya, Andre Roberson, Furkan Korkmaz, Serge Ibaka, who is now an 80 overall, and he didn't play. Jeez. Okay, so they actually had some firepower, and yeah, okay. Sekou, how 81? Okay, Eric Paschal, let's see what he was at, an 83. Favors, what were you at? An 84. Zach LaVine, I'm guessing, was almost a 90. He was a 91, and LaMelo was, a 91 as well. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. I'll show you guys our roster. We had Bradley Beal, John Wall, Anthony Edwards, Rui Hachimura, Nico Mannon, Troy Brown Jr., Mo Wagner, Evan Mobley, Jeremy Lamb, and Steven Enoch. Hopefully, I think this team would have been better. Should have been done better. I reckon we could have at least gotten to the Eastern Conference Finals. But sure, there's probably some things that we could have changed that would have helped us do that. But anyway, I'm going to leave this video there. Hopefully, you guys all have enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to smash the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It'll help show your support for the channel. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of this year, so it'll be absolutely amazing if you guys could smash that out of the park. If we could hit it before then, that would be absolutely fantastic. It happened when it happens. I'm quite happy making videos at the moment, and yeah, it's just fun interacting with you guys. But that's going to be it from me. Hopefully you guys all have a good rest of the day. I'll catch you guys in the next video.